Okay, I'm hoping it connects this time. There we go. My apologies for a late start. I had to do it 3 different times to get it to connect on Facebook. The internet was not connecting me, and so here I am. So let's see who comes in now. It's my joy to be here. I'm Kelvin Hagan, and I'm going to take a minute right now, and I'm going to share this onto my page. Give me a moment while I'm waiting on folks coming on in here. Hold on. Okay. There we go. And now I have shared this prayer onto my line as well. Good morning, Glenn. Thank you for the message. So I know that I am connected, because sometimes the electronic ether just doesn't quite cooperate. Gives me a moment to take a few breaths and come on back and know it's all good. Hello, Christine. So, there we go. So nice to be here with y'all with my regular scheduled prayer time. And those of y'all that don't know me, I'm Kelvin Hagan, and I always find it to be such a blessing to be here. Agape yesterday was absolutely wonderful. My favorite time at Agape yesterday was the time praying with folks after the service, and I love doing that. It just feeds me with everything I need as I'm being there with and for other people. I love it. Love doing prayer. Hello, Kimberly. Hi, Pippin. Portia. Hello. Narissa. Good morning. Curtis. Layla. Chloe. Yes. Folks are coming on in. You can put whatever you're affirming is your life today. Prayer is a science. When we do it, when we live it, when we allow it, it just happens. It's just the law. So I'm back here in my backyard. The weather's clearing up, and it's not so cold in the mornings now. So I can be out here, and I love that. Absolutely love it. Good morning, Rosalind, Catherine. Hello. So, good morning from British Columbia. Prayers for Dahlia and all the children impacted by the Tumbler Ridge shooting. Yes. Right where they are, God is. Absolutely. Shariel, good morning. Atlanta. Luz, good morning. So as folks are coming in, the book I'm choosing to read from, I'm sticking with this book right now. It's a book I'm doing in my book club, and I'm loving it. It's by Ernest Holmes, one of my teachers, and it's called Living Without Fear. And it is an awesome book, and it's an awesome book for these times, as people are, in fact, immersed in so much fear, and fear is being used in so many different ways to control people. You know what? Can I just give a minute? I just realized the trash trucks are coming, and I did not take the trash down. So while folks are gathering here, take a few minutes, take a few breaths, and I will be right back. Oh my goodness, I apologize. Oh, the cans are so full though. I just really wanted to make sure they took them this week. So, had a little bit of a moment there. Pardon me, everybody. I hope it's okay that I can be so real with you. Ah. So let's see, we got some more comments coming in. Renetta, good morning, California. Yes, thankful to be here too, Misty. It's wonderful, isn't it? Hi, CJ. Prayers for daughter's safe travel. Absolutely, knowing it is done already. Norris, good morning. Barbara, good morning. To affirm total and complete physical healing in your perfection, Barbara. Absolutely. Momentum in your business, Portia. You know it. It's happening now. Nice. I look forward to seeing you at the book club. The book is wonderful. I'm going to be reading a little page from the beginning of a chapter. Actually, it's the chapter we're going to be starting our reading with this Thursday. And I'm pretty excited about it. We've been reading more than a chapter a night because these are very short chapters, some of them. And we've been having vibrant discussions about them. And that's what's so cool is each of these things hits people differently. So we get all these different thoughts and revelations and questions that come up, and it's so fantastic. I love it, love it, love it. Ah, so cool. Hi, Alice, Gerald, Carmelita. Okay, well, sorry about the hiccups this morning. Started a little late, then I had to pause to go take the trash out to the curb. I'm like, woo! Life is lifing all around me, and it's good. So, here I am. Let's see. Getting folks in. It's so funny. When you start a little bit late, sometimes some folks don't see it at the right time and they don't come back. So, but that's okay. They can come back for the recording because I'm always here. And by the way, I really am always here for you. Anybody out there, I'm an Agape licensed spiritual practitioner that loves talking with people, praying with people, and meeting with people. So please, look me up on Facebook. I'm Kelwin Hagan, and I'm here for we. And that's not just a slogan. It's the way I like to live my life. When I became an Agape licensed spiritual practitioner, I felt that's what I was signing up for. So it's been my pleasure to be able to do that. So this is in the book Living Without Fear by Ernest Holmes. And it's chapter 5. It's the beginning of it. Prayer is a science. And when I turned to that this morning, I went, that's perfect. In this time, we got to understand here, and I really want folks to understand this, is that fear. And I'm not talking about fear you're going to get hit by a truck so you jump out of the way when you stand in the street. I'm talking about fear that's pervasive in our society and other things right now is a choice. Many of the things taking place in our society are taking place, and we don't have the choice of whether or not they're going to take place right now. But we have a choice of how we respond to them. And fear is like darkness. It's not a real thing. It's an absence of something. And fear dissolves in love. It just dissolves. It goes away. It's gone. It's like you walked into a dark room and you turned on a light switch. Yeah, you can't walk into a light room and turn on a dark switch. You're turning off the light, or you're turning on the light. That's the way fear works as well. We can turn it on, or we can turn it off. I choose to turn it off. And there they are. Oh, it passed right by. They must have been going for the color can I didn't put out. And I know that the crows are watching me because I'm sitting right next to the food I give them, and they're probably not going to come down to eat when I'm this close, Kimberly, hello. Prayers to be in alignment with God. Yes. Raise my consciousness and vibration. Yes. 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 And more yes, Kimberly. Sheila, Hello, good morning, good now to you. It takes a couple of years as well as classes to emotional license scape special. Yes, it does. It does take some time to become a licensed, to be a licensed spiritual practitioner. Absolutely. Absolutely. Time well spent, though, I'll tell you that. Okay. All righty. So here we go. I'm going to read this. Prayer is a science. Page 31. There are too many instances on record of a direct answer to prayer to discount the fact. Prayers have been answered directly, specifically, immediately. We are confronted with a fact that not with a theory. We are not seeking to find facts with which to prove some theory, but rather to find a correct theory which fits the facts. Prayer has been answered in many thousands of cases. The answer either has been through the caprice of some deity or through the action of some definite law. It is unthinkable to suppose that God, the creator of all life, gives to some while withholding from others. We cannot believe that God is pleased with some and displeased with others. So we must believe that prayer is answered according to law, and that we should discover the right use of this law, all our prayers would be answered. What does one do when they pray? He talks to God. Where does he talk to God? He talks to God in his own mind, through his own thought or feeling. It is quite impossible for one to talk to God outside of themselves, for we cannot go outside of ourselves. Whatever God we talk to is in our own thought or approach through our own thinking, feeling, and knowing. The man, then, who asks God for abundance asks God in his own mind. God answers through his affairs. But some have asked God for money for some worthy purpose and have not received an answer to their prayers. Indeed, to be perfectly truthful, we can suppose that God is or can be more interested in one good deed than in another. This would be dangerously near making the divine being more limited in thought than we are. God is not limited in thought. But the fact remains that many men's prayer relative to worthy purposes have been answered. It must be that the answer to prayer is in the prayer when it is prayed, and not in the inclination or the disinclination of God to answer some and not others. God answers prayer according to law and order, and immutable law and order is the universe. Prayer is a thought, a belief, a feeling arising within the mind of one praying. This feeling becomes a complete belief and perfect acceptance when the mind is most completely in tune with the infinite. The mind is the most completely in tune with the infinite when the emotions are the most constructively aroused. The highest faith comes from the greatest spiritual awareness. Oh, I'm looking forward to Thursday. This is a powerful little thing, and I know we're going to have a great discussion on it in the book club, Living Without Fear, and it's just so powerful to know that, what prayer is prayer is our thoughts, our words, our deeds, our breath, our steps, everything in our life that we think, feel, and do are prayers for what we have. Everything. What we have in our life is invited in some way or another, and what is the lesson in it? What are we here to learn and grow on? The science of prayer. powerful. So powerful. I love that. I love that. The highest faith comes from the greatest spiritual awareness. So when we know, when we're aware, when we're awake, when we're awoke. Sheila, if you go to my Facebook page, Kelwin Hagen, and I can send you that, and you can also message me with your email address, and I'm happy to send it off. You can get the link to the book club. It's pinned to the top of my Facebook page, though. I just pin it up there so that it's always available for folks to be able to find it. So call me if you can't find it there, and I'll make sure that you get it. Well, Sheila, I will be holding you in prayer on Thursday. And I know you're working through some things that you're going on in your life, and I know that all of these things, that each place you are, God is there with you. You are not alone. You are loved, and you are love. You're welcome. Okay, so let's take a minute, and I guess the first thing to do would be let's just take a few breaths. We're going to do my easy peasy threesy now. Simple 3 breaths, just to bring us back to this moment now. When you're taking those breaths, really feel those breaths go in and hold them at the top, let them out, hold it at the bottom before you take the next one in. And really feel and experience what's going on in these breaths. And as you're breathing, be conscious of the life force that you're taking in and the love force that you're taking out. Yeah, I like that. And the love force that you're taking in and the love force that you're breathing out. It's power. There's power in that love. So let's go. Easy peasy threesy right now. You ready? Sometimes I just feel after doing 3 deep breaths like that, I'm already done. I'm prayed in, I'm ready to go. Brings me back to this now moment, this good now that I'm living in. And I am so grateful to be here now. I'm grateful I woke up this morning and I got to wake up. I am so grateful that I have this beautiful spot in my backyard to sit and commune with us. I am grateful for each breath I take. I am grateful for all the people in my life that I get to serve and who get to serve me. I am grateful for all the people whom I'm praying for and holding in love right now. People that are going through medical issues, people that are going through other issues. I am grateful to have them in my life and allow me to feel the love for them and express it. I am grateful for all of this. I'm grateful for knowing that all of this is just one thing. It's life. It's life, lifing. It is a beautiful, wonderful, single being of everything. It's amazing. It's so powerful. Everything is God. The crow I hear in the background squawking, that's God talking. The cars I hear in the background, that's God moving. The airplane I hear flying overhead, that's happening right now, and that's God. God is in that airplane. multiple factions of God, multiple incarnations of God are in that airplane. We are immersed and surrounded inside one life of love. That life sometimes brings us some tough lessons, no doubt, but it's all love and all here for us. This is what I am. I am what this wonderful, beautiful, loving life of God is. And all of the beautiful, loving life of God is inside of me. And I'm not special. None of us are. And yet we all are. Because this life, this individualized life of God is inside of you right now. Feel that love. That's God. Feel that now. That's God. In you. Not just around you. It's not somewhere we can go. It's not something we can seek. It's something we just allow. Because God is what you are. And you are what God is. Think about the beautiful simplicity of that. How simple does that get, right? We don't need to complicate it with anything else. I am, you are, we are what God is. Knowing this and knowing that as we are all moving forward in this sometimes complicated society and this sometimes confusing life that we are living here, I know that where each and every one of us are, God is. And all the strength and power and perfection of God is. So for every person I'm holding right here in prayer on this prayer line that has any health issues, or I'm praying with some people whose spouses, their partners are having health issues, and I know that these people are held in the loving embrace of God right now. Anybody going in for any kind of surgeries this week, know this, that God is in every single one of the doctors and nurses and people serving you in that capacity. Not some of God, but all of God is in all of them, in each and every one of them. God is there. Right now, where there's any violence taking place in the world, in those spots, love and God is there. It boggles my mind sometimes how simple the truth is. So, as we move forward through this day, let's each and every one of us know that there is only one life, one love, and that one life, one love is you. That's right. It's we. We are this love that we're looking for. We are all the joy and all the abundance we're seeking. It's right here, right now. And each one of us is on a separate journey, a different journey. And every person in our lives is on another journey. And every journey's individualized for that person to expand the beautiful awareness of what God is. So right now, I know that in our lives individually, that perfect healing is taking place right here, right now. I know that in our cities, individually, each and every city, the perfect love of God is taking place there right now. I know that in every nation drawn up by false lines and boundaries, God is there right now. And everything that is taking place for we. For I know that everything that takes place in life is taking place for me. And there is no separation of me from the we, because we are. So as I move forward, I choose to experience the love of God and to feel the love of God through all the challenges, through all the things that are pulling me towards fear and doubt and anger. I say, not today, Satan. Not today. Not today, ego. Not today. Today, I live consciously in the loving expression that is the one life of God. Today, we live in the loving expression that is the one life of God. For this energy field, it's not make-believe. It's real. It's proven. It's science. I know that love is. I know that the highest faith comes from the greatest spiritual awareness. And I know the greatest spiritual awareness comes with being here now. So I'm good now. You're good now. We are good now. And I give thanks for this wonderful, powerful truth. As we move forward, I intend to carry this prayer with me throughout my day. The glory, the love, the prosperity, the abundance, the joy, the beauty. It's who we are. So I give thanks for this. And I let it go. I let it go. I release this into the beautiful, loving arms of the oneness of God, knowing that it is done, it is done, it is done. And so it is. Amen. Love is, people. And I love you. I love you. I love you. Again, this is Kelwin Hagen, Agape licensed spiritual practitioner. Please take the time to go to agapelive.com and look at everything taking place at Agape. Tune into their services, and if you missed it Sunday, go back and look at them. You can find them on YouTube. You can find them on Facebook. You can find them on my very page, because I usually post them as well, and I did this Sunday. Tune in. Listen to what Agape says. Because Agape, like anything that's teaching these things, it's not about worship and holding somebody on a high pedestal. It's about listening to the teachers and being what they are. Christ wasn't about worship me and you get to go to heaven. Christ was about you do what I do and you live as I live. And he was free. Martin Luther King Jr. was free. So many of these wonderful teachers we have in the left, regardless of what was taking place in society that they were working with, they were free. They were free. Nelson Mandela, 27 years in prison, and yet that entire time he was freer than the guards because he chose to live in the love and not the fear. I love you. I let it go. I release it, and I say, Amen. Hello, Destiny. I love you back. Well, I'm just feeling the love, but thank you. Thank you. Yes, direct access to your divine, Sheila, exactly. Nobody else can do it for us. We need to just go there and be there ourselves. Absolutely. I'm going to go through all of these comments later. Wishing you a marvelous Monday as well, Pia. Ah, I'm planning on having a good day. I've got a wonderful client that I'm going to go see today to do some work at their house. You may have even seen them on some ads online because she's one of the founders of the 1,000 uh, they're crash helmets for bike riding. So I'm looking forward to spending some time over there being of service. So I will go through all these later. I just want to sit here with you all. It's just tough to leave. But I'm going to go now. I love you. I love you. I love you. Peace. Have an absolutely amazing, beautiful day. And if you need anybody, you need to talk, you need some prayer, look me up, Kelvin Hagen. Give me a call right through Facebook. Peace.